Hello everybody, this is Dom from Upstate Supernatural, and I'd like to welcome everybody in for a brand new episode of Loving Whispers. And yeah, I definitely need to turn my fan off. I can hear that in the background. Take me 2 seconds, perhaps. There you go. And now there's no fan. Okay. And I'd like to welcome in our hosts that do the show with us. We have James here. I'm going to switch over to him real quick.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Glad to see everyone is showing up. Hey Doppel, Chris, Angela, everyone else who's there. I hope everyone enjoys tonight's session. Dom?
And we also have Renee, and Renee is actually, she's not in video, so it's just her photo. But you can find Renee through Facebook with Angelic Comfort, or you can check out her website, which she'll let you know right now what it is.
Hi everybody, thank you for joining us this evening. I'm really glad that you're here and you're on this journey with us. You can find me also on my website, which is www.angelic-comfort.com, and catch me through the contact page. Also on the reading and healing energy page, or energy work page. You can find my different services on there too. And like Dom said, you can find me on Facebook at Angelic Comfort by Renee Marie. So thank you again for joining us tonight. Thanks, Dom.
And I'd like to welcome everybody in. I see Doppel, Chris V, Angela, and any latecomers or even individuals that may not be in the chat. I'd like to welcome everybody in here. And there was a suggestion that was brought to our attention, and it's for future streams, and I kind of agree with it for sure, because it is something I do when I investigate. So to start out tonight, I'd like to acknowledge, as we're doing this is March 23rd, and it is at 10:03 p.m. and this is when we're starting our session. Normally when we go out and investigate, we actually try to bring a newspaper, just so we can acknowledge the actual date and kind of show it to the spirits or the area in which we're investigating. See if it causes any stimulation for communication. But it was suggested to us, and I definitely wholeheartedly agree with that, that we should be kind of telling what we're doing as we're doing it. I do apologize for that, because normally I'm just like, well, it's on the description when we started it and so forth. But especially with any spirit communication, if you acknowledge it while you're trying to communicate, it's never a bad thing. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the Phasma box. Parafan, thanks for being in here. And we do actually have findings from last week's episode. I'm going to wait probably just a couple more minutes, let the Phasma box boot up. And yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and play it for you. It is a little bit long. It's probably about 6 to 7 minutes. Because we actually found quite a bit last week from last week's episode. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on there for you.
Are you trying to communicate with one of us in particular? So, could you say whose name?
I love you.
Are you trying to communicate with one of us in particular? So, could you say whose name?
I love you.
Are you trying to communicate with one of us in particular? So, could you say whose name?
I He love you.
Well, I can tell you my name's James.
Ask me a question.
Okay. I'd like to know who you are. Well, I can tell you my name's James.
Ask me a question.
Okay. I'd like to know who you are. Well, I can tell you my name's James.
Ask me a question.
Okay. I'd like to know who you are.
When we dream at night, and we dream of our loved ones, and we're with them, and we see like we're in different places. Do we talk to them, or if we talk to you, are we actually? Is it our subconscious or our conscious mind that is actually showing us the scenery, or to make us feel comfort when we're communicating with our loved ones during this lucid dreaming time? When we dream at night, and we dream of our loved ones, and we're with them, and we see like we're in different places. Do we talk to them, or if we talk to you, are we actually? Is it our subconscious or our conscious mind that is actually showing us the scenery, or to make us feel comfort when we're communicating with our loved ones during this lucid dreaming time? If it's not a parallel universe, is it something that we go through like a black hole or a wormhole? If it's not a parallel universe, is it something that we go through like a black hole or a wormhole?
And that's all the findings we had. I thought it was a little bit longer, but I guess it's not. Yeah, we definitely found some very curious things with our session last week. And I do have the Fez box. It's all synced in. I just got to hit it on. And there she is. And there we go. Hello, hello. This is Dominic. I have Renee and James with us. Today is March 23rd of 2017, and it's 10:10 this evening Eastern Coast time.
Criminal.
How are you doing this evening?
I need to ask, the female, is your name Karen or Carol? Can you tell me which one, please?
Yes, spirits. We are streaming this. This is on YouTube, and we have other people that are viewing this with us. Is there a message you'd like to? Is there a message you'd like us to get out to the public?
Feeling a lot of anxiety right now, Dom.
Anxiousness or like pain or something like that?
Yeah, like anxious anxiety. Somebody with a lot of anxiety. That's what I'm picking up.
Could you tell me who Renee is picking up right now? Would you be able to tell me how old you are? What would cause you to be so anxious?
And the male, is your name Frank? I have a question for you. A couple of weeks ago, you guys, some spirits talked to us about doors. That you come through the door, and when I've done astral projection, I was taken to a hallway with a lot of doors, and only went through one door. Are those the doors you guys talk about?
And if you actually just answered with correct, could you please verify your response by letting us know that you said correct again?
I'm not allowed to go in all the doors. I was only allowed to go through one door. Why can't I go through the other doors?
Now, a person in chat had a question. Angela asked, "What is your name and are you shy?" can you say my name? Well, in fact, can you say anyone's name in this group?
My name is Dominic, and James is the one that just asked that question. We have Renee with us as well. Can you say either one of our names? Is that possible? And we're also here this evening and with our sessions that we're doing these Thursdays, to let you know that you are not alone. There are individuals that communicate with spirits, and we are some of them as well. We try to communicate with you guys, and we want you to know that you're welcome to try to communicate with us. Do not feel alone. You're always welcome around us, and we mean to show caring and emotion towards you to let you know that you aren't alone. So James, if you want to ask that again, just acknowledge what your name is first and then see if they can ask or just say your name.
Oh, okay. Like dogs, I'll try this again. My name is James. What I'd like to know is, can you say my name, or can you say Don's name or Renee's name? Much appreciated for you trying.
I thought I heard Renee before you said thank you for trying.
I know I heard something. I wasn't too sure. Did you just say the name Renee?
I'm right here. Can you tell me if your name is Karen or Carol, please?
Well, it's cappuccino. Ando.
Kind of. What can I help you with?
Thank you, sir. 그래도 좋다.
You're more than welcome if you'd like to sit down. You can sit down with any of us and be happy to chat with you.
No, I've got no problems with that.
No, you can join me.
As long as you're friendly, I've got open ears.
Who's here with me now, actually, playing with the cat? Come up here. Don't go to the front bedroom. Come up here. Come sit by me. Then you can watch the screen here.
How do you feel about cats and animals?
Do you have a preference?
I know in Egyptian culture, cats are known as guardians of pretty much like the underworld and so forth. Do they scare you?
Peace.
You okay? Yeah, I got my cat with me. That's why I was hoping I wasn't scaring him.
And whoever, like, they played with their upper lip. Which one of you played with your upper lip? You used to rub your upper lip, like flip it up.
Cappuccino.
You guys make me do some really weird shit. That's all I gotta say.
To call him Tim.
Tim?
Call me Tim.
Tim.
That's
a nice name.
That's what I thought I heard. I thought it said call me Tim. She's like the greatest cat ever. You can hold her and she just doesn't budge. She just lays right next to you.
I have one that you can, he likes to be held upside down and have his belly rubbed, and he purrs.
She's just laying right here and I'm just petting her and just...
Everyone's kicked out of my office.
Did you want to pet the cat? She's very friendly.
Don't be volunteering her, Dom. Look at her ears.
Yeah, she's like, oh shit.
Leave me out of this.
Getting up? What you doing? No, I'm just gonna sit there. Okay.
Looks very amused.
Yeah, she's tucking her head under my arm.
Like, what are you getting me into here?
You're okay. Get down. There you go.
Alright, so I'm still playing with my upper lip. I'm like flipping it up with my thumb.
Who's getting Renee to play with her upper lip?
That either said Tim's or T's.
Yeah, you guys are funny.
Start with a T.
But I love you guys. I do love you guys. I love all of you on the other side, you know?
Pink toys.
Pink toys.
Down to red. Tutu.
Found the red tutu?
Yeah, yes, I do. It's in my bedroom. Yes. My red tutu. It's scarlet red. You're right. It's in my bedroom. It was given to me by a paranormal team out in Oregon. Probably about 6 years ago. They made it for me. Yes.
That's what I just heard.
It's in my bedroom.
Well, I'd rather see it in your bedroom than Dom, so that's a good thing.
Hey, you know. It's all good. It's all good.
Are we going to play tonight? Are we going to play tonight? I think you guys are in rare form, and I like that. I like the sense of humor tonight. Don't make me do too many weird things, okay? Thank you.
Yes.
You must. We're sorry.
It's all good. They can't see me. But I'm I'm obligated to tell them what I'm doing that you guys are making me do that I'm picking up, you know? At least I'm not in Walmart.
Oh, you caught me.
So how about these doors? Are they automatic? Do you need a key? How do you open these doors?
This hallway, let me describe this hallway. See, in one of the higher dimensions, it's like really high up there. One of the things that you do when you go through becoming like a Reiki master, and one of the final steps you do for your final attunement is you go into a meditative state, and you go out of body to meet your Reiki master, and you actually do it earlier. It's like earlier in the training, you see who it is, but then at the final thing, you like actually get to really completely meet, and you go into this room. But to go into this room, you have to go down this really long hallway, and there's doors on all sides of, on both sides of these hallways, like major doors and several doors, and you go down this long hallway, and at the end of the hallway, straight ahead is one door, and you're allowed to enter that door. And that's where you meet your master. But you're not allowed to go in any of the doors along the sides. Right, and it's a beautiful hallway. It's very beautiful. It's very bright. It's like bright white. It's and there's like, to me, it looked like there was some beautiful woodwork. What is behind those other doors that we cannot enter them?
Use.
Can anyone enter through these doors, or do you need permission?
Zero.
You can stay home. What the?
Yeah, man.
You can stay home. There you go.
I'm not wanted.
Oddly enough, spirits, have you met like certain individuals, like architects and chemists and things like that, where you are? You talk about beautiful architecture within the hallway, and it makes me wonder who created the hallway. The architecture in the hallway. How was that created? Who did the word work? Spirits, what is the biggest thing that you're constantly probably trying to think about? where you are? What is something that's always on your mind? Do you feel good and satisfied where you are?
Plutus.
Mark, it's good to see you here, bud.
There.
What do you feel that you are missing?
Is.
Did I hear Chris? Missing Chris?
And something just said, "Shut up." I mean, no disrespect. You don't need to tell each other to be quiet or to not talk. Another question that's kind of been dwelling in my head is we as individuals trying to communicate think that you know how to communicate. Is that true? Do you not know how to communicate? Are you learning just as we are?
It's cold.
It's cold.
Wärterin.
It is cold. It's cold outside.
Mm-hmm. I won't argue with that.
I remember having a conversation with Renee, and I think even with James about this, where, so many times we automatically think that the spirits know how to talk to us. Maybe they don't. And maybe that's the struggle. We think we're the issue, not being able to understand. And maybe it's an aspect of them not knowing how to communicate.
How to communicate to begin with, yeah.
Right. I mean, you think of the movie Ghost with Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore, and how he dies and he realizes he's a ghost, but he struggles to understand how to use these abilities, how to communicate, how to kick the can, in the subway station. How does he kick the can?
I'm wondering how much of that has to do with, my discussion on Sunday night with gravity and bending the electromagnetic field and the force behind it to be able to do that.
In positif. Zéro, là.
Spirits that we're being able to communicate with. Again, this is Dominic, and it's an honor and a pleasure to be able to speak with you this evening. When you're able to do things, to open a door, to maybe push something, or even to communicate, do you feel you're using energy to do that, or do you feel it's vibration?
That was interesting.
And I do see a question from our chat. Angela popped up with an excellent question. I'd like to really acknowledge this. Is do you have orders that you have to follow? Do you have a guidebook?
Nocte. Spatiemo. Magiki.
what Dom was trying to ask you is that there's a theory that you guys are not energy, because if you were energy, someday if the sun were to die, then you would die and you're supposed to be eternal. So are you more of a vibration? And with that vibration, you're affecting the electromagnetic field? Bending time-space? I think I just heard a yes.
What is the greatest lesson? What is the greatest lesson that you feel you have learned from where you are?
Is there anything you'd be willing to teach us?
Purpose.
Unconditional love?
Benefactor valent.
When you're asking for help, are you asking for help for you to figure out how to come back here? Or are you looking for help to help your family?
Ja, sie do.
Are you guys having a conversation amongst yourselves as well as trying to communicate with us?
I believe I thought I just heard helpless again. You know what I mean? And we would be honored and happy to help you. It's a matter of understanding what help you're looking for.
Is there a person in particular? Or are you just looking for someone in general to help you?
You know that you're free to come and go. You're not stuck in any location. You know that, right?
Ja. Till.
Another thing is you do not have to go into the white light until you're ready.
No. I had an interesting, well, to me it's kind of an interesting question. Because being an entity of sorts, you're a form of energy, correct? Now, are there any other types of energy fields that affect you in a negative way or a positive way or anything like that? Are there things you can use to your advantage, or are there things that can be used as a disadvantage towards you when you try to communicate? Now,
What are you angry about?
is it something we did?
Do you feel that your life was taken too short? Too soon?
It sounded like a yeah, no. It's kind of what I heard out of that. Yeah, no.
Are you angry with your family?
You know, if there's anything we can do to help, we'd be more than glad to help you. And if one of us did upset you, we apologize for that.
Yeah, it's gotten really quiet.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Is there somebody there on the other side that you that's making you upset? Because we love you guys, you know, and we want to help. We want to learn.
Huh.
Somebody's got really bad anxiety again.
Yeah, it's weird. It just like I haven't touched it either.
Could you tell us what's causing your anxiety to act up? Is it the way we're approaching you? What is it?
Is it too many questions are being asked at once? Is it overwhelming?
As someone in the chat room asked there, are you angry because you've passed?
I can't see what you guys are typing. I'll grab my phone and see if I can see it. Spirits, are you still here with us?
Yeah, somebody here with me.
Could you tell me who is with Renee right now?
I'm with her.
Hello? Thank you for coming back.
Do you feel safer now? Did you see Archangel Michael? Did you just see him?
Are you a believer in religion?
Is there something that's causing feedback? I mean, this is strange. I mean, it's almost like it just turned off. And it's not off. I mean, it's still working. It's very odd.
Archangel Gabriel's there too.
Well, spirits in the communication, we meant you no disrespect. And we would like to try to still communicate with you. It's completely your decision whether or not you would like us to continue tonight.
I would like to thank you, though, for any attempts you have made to try to communicate with us. It always is much appreciated. Is this the first time you've tried to communicate with us? And you're getting frustrated, or...
I mean, we're gonna have to review this and see what was said right before it went silent. I mean, it's very strange. I mean, it's...
Who wants to talk about roses? I'm hearing something about roses.
Huh.
Were there red roses? What color roses were they? Like rose bushes? Yellow?
Pink?
Blue?
I'm gonna try turning the Fazabox off and then turn it back on and see if anything changes. It's very strange. Oh, I didn't touch it. Mom?
Did your mom like roses? Or was her name Rose?
Is there something causing feedback or causing you to not be able to communicate?
Try turning it off again, Dom. Try turning it off and on again. Are you still with us? I have somebody here with me.
Do you have a preferred way of trying to communicate with us? As in, do you like using apps over a voice recorder, or do you like using a voice recorder over apps, or is there any way in particular you'd like to try to communicate?
I have a female here who's playing with the cats. About 5 feet from me.
I thought I just heard a child's laughter in that.
Yeah. That could be Lynn's, because Lynn's here. She's here all the time. But I don't see Lynn's in the room with me. Lynn's is a spirit that's here all the time. She's with my youngest. She's growing up with my youngest.
Spirits, we're still here. We're still trying to listen for you. Did you need to step away, or did we offend you? I guess I'm gonna turn this off.
Right head pain. Picking up right head pain above my eye.
Well, thank you very much for anyone who's tried to communicate with us through that app there. It's much appreciated.
Yeah, that's strange. I've never had that happen. And I mean, we've been using this. This is our 10th session together, the three of us together, and I've used it numerous times with Spirit Box Weekly and everything else. And I've never had it do that where it just went completely silent. That's very strange. Yeah, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in for this week's episode with Loving Whispers, or session, whatever you'd like to call it. And we will be back next Thursday. And also, don't forget, tomorrow night there's a brand new episode of Spirit Box Weekly. I'll be testing the mini box, which interesting application. If you guys haven't seen that yet, it's very interesting. And don't forget to check out Angelic Comfort. You know, if you guys are interested in getting a reading or talking to a psychic medium, I honestly know a few. And you know, I can vouch for Renee, you know, especially through these shows. She definitely is very gifted, and I think she'll do a wonderful job if you're looking for a reading. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to them. I'm going to switch over to James and Renee, if you guys would like to say anything.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd like to thank everyone for spending their time to come out to check us out tonight. That's always much appreciated. As usual, it's always been an honor and a pleasure to work with you, Dom, and same with you, Renee. And I hope everybody enjoyed tonight's session there, and like and subscribe. Renee?
First of all, I want to say thank you, Dom, for the compliments. It's very heartwarming and appreciative. And I want to thank all of you for joining us every week. You know, it's just a very good feeling that, you know, you guys are here and support this journey that we're on. And I do want to take the time to thank the spirits, too, for doing their best to communicate with us and having the patience with us to hopefully understand that we're trying to understand them as they're trying to understand us. And I know at times it can be very frustrating for them. I'm sure, I have no doubt. But please know that we do our best. And I'm receiving a hug right now. So, yeah, somebody's here with us. And very cold right now. Feeling good. But thank you, everybody, for joining us, and have an absolutely blessed week, because, you know, you bless our lives, and we hope that we're making some sort of a difference in yours, too. So thank you.
And we will catch everybody next week. And if not, see you guys tomorrow night as well with Spirit Box Weekly. But again, you know, thank you, spirits, as well. I'd like to reiterate that as well, for you taking the time to try to communicate. And I hope we're getting across that we're trying to help you, or at least try to figure out how to help you in the truest form. So without further ado, everybody have a beautiful night, and we will catch you guys next week. And thank you again.
Have a good night, everyone.